bunch of little tasks we need you to do to get up and running so you can be a, ready to go computer coder. So I'm going to walk you through the various tasks. First one I asked you to do is find the course calendar and bookmark it on your computer. I recommend you do that on your computer here at school when you settle in on a specific seat, and again on your computer at home. So first thing you want to do, find the course calendar, and that's going to be in School Loop. So go ahead and log into School Loop. And if you go to your Intro to Computer Science, then it should look something like this. And over here on the bulletin board, I have a couple of different links. And one of the main links is Intro to CS Course Calendar. So that's the first place I would like you to go. So if you go there, click it, and you open it up. This is our course calendar, which keeps track of all the various things we're going to be doing and the different resources to help you follow along. Homework assignments, etc. So we will be minimally using School Loop and maximally using this calendar. So that's why I want you to bookmark it. And you do that by grabbing the little lock here, little icon, and then dragging it and dropping it onto your little bookmark bar. So go ahead and do that. I've actually created a little folder if you're advanced. You can do that, create a little folder for yourself from your bookmark bar, and then drop it in there. So I keep my various CS things linked. If you take a look at this, I've got lots of different things in there. So that's the first thing, bookmark your course calendar. Okay, next thing, I want you to join our Google Classroom. So to get to Google Classroom, hopefully you know how to do that. If you just Google classroom.google.com, it'll bring it up. You'll need to log in. This is set up for me, so it's going to look totally different for you. I have set up this course, and you're going to need to join it. And so from within the class, you need to have an access code to join Google Classroom, and that is right here. It is WJ7ZWGA. And I have put that in School Loop as well, so you can find that. So go ahead and join our classroom. We won't be using Classroom immediately, but we'll be using it after, mostly towards the second quarter of the class. Okay, next thing, we're going to be coding in Scratch. That's the programming environment, so you need to get a Scratch account. You can just Google Scratch, or you can take this link at scratch.mit.edu. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're going to go to Scratch. Oops, gotta spell it right. There we go. I'm logged in right now, so I'm going to log out. And you're going to get something that looks like this. You want to join Scratch. When you join Scratch, you're going to come up with a username. You can create a clever name. Don't use your real name, it suggests, although I did, because I didn't used to recommend that. So come up with a clever name, keep it clean. You're going to be sharing that username with me so that I can find your stuff and look at it with you as we're helping you through the course. Get a username and password. Part of the process is you're going to be sending an email, so use your AUHSD Schools email account for that. You're going to get an email. It's going to ask you to verify your account, and then once you've done that, you'll be up and running. Okay. All right. Next, got your Scratch account, Google Classroom Course Calendar. You want to be able to save your stuff. So get into Google Drive and create a computer science folder, and that's where you're going to keep your computer science stuff separate from your AP Euro stuff or your English stuff or whatever other classes you might be taking. So Google Drive, you want to go, I have a bookmark for it. You can do it from this little taskbar right here. Just go to Google Drive. So go ahead and do that. Let's see. So you're going to set up a new folder. And just so you know, like when you're looking at your folders in here to keep them organized, if you click this little button here, it goes sort of in folder mode. And this way it has it sort of alphabetically. So whichever works for you. You want to create a new folder and call it something like Intro to CS, whatever you like, so you can find it eventually. Create that new folder, and then eventually you're going to save stuff in it. Okay, so you got a new folder. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to open and create a portfolio. And a portfolio is where you're going to keep links to all of the work that you do in here. So you can find it and reference it quickly. So I can find it and reference it. I have set up a template portfolio for you so you don't have to create it yourself. So if you go to the course calendar, which you bookmarked a few minutes ago, and you see student portfolio template, that's where you want to go. You're going to open it up. It's going to allow you to view it, but not edit it. So you need to make a copy for yourself. So you're going to go File, make a copy, and use this naming format. So get rid of the copy, but then change it to say, okay, it's going to be period. Let's see if I edit this. You guys are period 5, so you're going to say period 5, and then put your last name, your first name, leave the CS portfolio, and then get rid of this, the template part, and then save that within your new folder that you create, your Intro to Computer Science folder. So you'll have your portfolio in there and you can access it whenever you need to. You might want to bookmark that on your computer as well. Okay, what's next? Sorry, back to that. Back to your portfolio. You're going to share a link to your portfolio so that I can readily access it. And you always want to share links with me using the blue button. So you click the blue button, the share, and it comes up with this copy link. And it says that anyone at Alkalinis can view. That's all I want. I just want to look at it. I'm not going to edit your stuff. So go copy link, and then keep that on your clipboard because you're going to drop it into a little survey here in just a second. Okay, so we've got our portfolio link, and now we're going to go to our survey and share that portfolio link. And one other thing as well, but I'll do that in a second. So where is the survey? The survey is on the course calendar. Here it is, Computer Science Survey. It's a submittal form. You're going to have lots of those this quarter. Okay, so brings up the survey, Intro to CS survey, put your name, your first name, all this stuff. Seat number, you don't have that yet, don't worry about that. Portfolio URL, this is where you're going to share that thing you just copied. So you'll paste that in there. And then I want your Scratch profile URL. And it's going to look something like this, okay? Scratch, MIT, users, Harry Potter. Now, how are you going to get that? Let's go back to Scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and sign myself in. And how do you get that profile URL? It's going to take me a minute to get logged in. Okay, I'm good. Now, if you go up here and it says profile, that's where you want to go. This is my profile. Now, grab that URL, copy it, and go back to the survey, which is in purple, and drop in your URL. And I have a couple last questions to ask you, what your experience, what your math, all that kind of stuff, and then submit. And then you're done, and that's it. If you're having trouble following along with the video, all of those things that I just asked you to do are also listed on this assignment within Schooloop. I told you we're not going to be using Schooloop. I am for the first couple days, but then I will abandon Schooloop and we're going to stick mostly with that course calendar. All right, good luck and have fun.